And we're back with Sonic Mania. We only got 2 stages, so this should be, this should be the last one. Unless some kind of like horrific nightmare happens. I don't know what could possibly happen, like lightning strikes and makes me lose the entire save file, but only that specific save file. No, it would have to be all save files. Whatever, it's not gonna happen. So this will be the last video. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about this game and this stage. I actually really like this stage. I barely remember the version from Sonic CD, probably because I've only played Sonic CD like once, maybe twice, I can't remember. I do, oh my god. I'm like out of practice, clearly. Even though my body has been bred to play nothing but Sonic games. So yeah, I really like this stage, and I really love the music, but I mean, that's a given. I'm trying to think, is there any Sonic game where I'm like, ugh, I hate the music in this stage? Like, even fucking Sonic Forces has good music going for it. It's got like nothing else good about it, really. I guess I'm one of the few people that thinks that Infinite is kind of cool in that like really awful, somewhat ironic way. Although I don't want to say I ironically like something. I don't think I ironically like anything. The implication of you ironically liking something is that you don't actually like it. But why would I pretend to like something? I like Infinite. I don't know if I'd say he's cool. That's not... Maybe he's nostalgic. He reminds me of a different time. I was going to say that Infinite has nothing to do with this game, but, I mean, theoretically, there is a tie-in in the sense of the Phantom Ruby, so there you go. That whole thing wasn't a big, what do you call it, big sidetrack. I really like those things insofar as I think, like, Matryoshka doll versions of bombs is funny. I also really like this mechanic of going into the background. You know, I don't remember the mini-boss for this stage. I'm not sure I remember what the boss is either. Unfortunately, after this stage is Titanic Monarch, and I will... What is this again? I kind of want a shield. That's the only reason I'm coming in here. Is under the hope... Wow. That's the second time that's happened to me before, too. So it's not even that that's like a uncommon occurrence. Oh, we're doing a riff on Sonic 1. I'm not a big fan of the Sonic 1 version of this boss. I know that there's some difference, but I don't remember what it is. Is it just that there's 5 instead of 4? No, you're gonna do something. What are you doing? Oh, okay, this is what we're doing? I guess theoretically this is actually pretty annoying. Because if I remember correctly, I have died to this. Mostly from the knockback. Like sometimes if I'll hit it too hard and then knock back into one of the pistons that are crushing me. Alright, Act 1. Now I, like most people, probably enjoy... Okay, wait a second. What is happening? I don't know what that was. I was going to say, I enjoy the gimmick of Act 2 more than Act 1, but I do not think that that's a unusual opinion. I also prefer the music for Act 2 more than Act 1. Any type of Sonic rap is nice. But yeah, the tiny sprites for the characters are really cute. And I think it's just neat to be tiny. Look at Tails, his head is so huge compared to his body. It's like he's I was going to say it's like he's deformed. It's almost like that's why they call them Chibi. Or Chibis, depending on what part of the country you're in. Wonder if anyone will actually get that that's a reference and I'm not retarded. Although he said Chibis or Chibis. He didn't even say it right. He did it 2 different ways and both ways are wrong. Pretty funny. I want to try for another shield, but also not very lucky. I want that. Give me that. I didn't even fucking see this. It's gonna die. There we go. I told you I wanted this. Oh, do I have to, yeah, I guess so. I don't think I've ever been to this area, this part of the stage. I hate everything. Now, would I consider this stage one of the angular stages, as I said or discussed in my Sonic 2 playthrough? I'm not sure. I'm gonna get that Eggman console. One of my friends told me something that is true, and I never considered, and it's like a horrific nightmare. Not really, but it is strange to think about. So, a lot of people of a certain age, when they grew up with Sonic, they will call Eggman Robotnik, even though they're fully aware that all games after, like, Sonic Adventure just stuck to calling him Eggman. And I'm one of the people who, like, made that switch. I called him Robotnik early on because that's what the manual said. I never watched any of the television shows, the cartoons, as a child. I did read the comics, though, but I didn't read very many of them. I only got to issue 50. Anyway. And I made the switch. I call him Eggman now. I don't even think about him as Robotnik unless he is specifically Robotnik, like from the comics or the cartoons. But my friend pointed out to me that there's going to now be an entire generation of younger people, if we could even call them that, who are going to call him Robotnik again because of the movies. He's like never called Eggman in the movies. He's only called Robotnik. And I guess that's not like the worst thing in the world, but it is interesting. I really like this boss. I think I call them mini bosses. I guess they are. The mini bosses are cute. Even though, as you can see, they're kicking my ass. I did not mean to fly. I like to do this where I just like let them exist. But then I have to kill them because then otherwise the boss fight won't end. I don't know why that killed me. I was clearly in a ball. And I wasn't like hitting anything in particular. That was strange. I guess I should fight him for real then. This is kind of like a riff of the Sonic 2 Metropolis Zone boss, where he spawns a bunch of guys. But if you kill him without killing the guys, it still counts as a victory. You don't actually have to kill the guys. I don't even remember if you can kill the Amy's dolls, but they are cute. Oh, I guess you can. These fucking, like, tiny, pathetic mobiles are actually stronger than the real pathetic mobile from Sonic 2. That's pretty impressive. How do I kill this thing? So how about that Sonic Racing, what is it called? Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I did not know that you survived. I've been playing a lot of it. I'm thinking of recording some, but I need to figure out how to do so without showing off my Steam ID. Okay, we got it. It is a cool cutscene, but man, do I fucking hate this stage. It is so long. That's why I hate it. I like the aesthetics of it. The music's really good. It's like got a cool final stage vibe. It's got good gimmicks, but it just lasts way too long in my opinion. That's how I feel with Death Egg Zone in Sonic 3 too. It's way too fucking long. Trying to see, like, pay attention if maybe there's any particular reason why I think this stage is long. Maybe it is just long. But I feel like there's more to it than that. About why it feels long. Maybe it's stuff like that. I don't like waiting around in my Sonic games. So any kind of like stage gimmick where you have to sit there and wait for it to do its thing kind of irritates me. I wasn't sure if that went anywhere. In other news, since this is the last... Whoops. Since this is the last video of this and I can finally scratch off Sonic Mania, scratch it off my list, I should say, I have enough room for a definite horror game of some kind. I'll have to think about what to play. I guess the obvious would be to play like Silent Hill 3. Haven't decided yet. I really want a shield, but unfortunately the game will not allow me. I lied, it was right there. No. Look at that. The game trying to... Okay, what is the reason for this? Like, if I wasn't Tails, what would be the point of this? Is it just to, like, fuck me over? I don't get it. The ball hogs are a different color than from Sonic 1. But this is the same layout they'd have, except it's even harder because of these Jacob's ladders. I think that's what those are called. Fuck off. Now I'm like worried, am I lost? Am I going the wrong direction? I had one of these as a child. Not the floating ones that are fictitious like this, but... What did they call them? Like plasma lamps or whatever? It was really fun. I liked it a lot. I remember I asked my mother to buy me one for so long, and finally she got me one for like a gift. Either Christmas or birthday. That's the only time I ever got anything. And only up to a certain point. And I was so happy with it. Until one day, I was incredibly stupid. And I knew that this was a stupid idea when I did it. But, oh my god. Just die. But, for some reason, one day, I thought to myself, I wonder what would happen if I broke the bulb. And it turns out you break it. That's what happens. I didn't break it when it was turned on. I just thought, like, what's inside? Is it air, or is there some kind of... I was a child. What can you say? And ever since then, I've regretted it. I've yet to buy another one. I'll just have to console myself with the Sonic Mania version. Okay, so... yeah, this stage is just too fucking long. It's already 4.5 minutes, and I am done with it. I'm tired of being here. Like, just in general, not even Act 1. Like, what is this? This is halting my progress, is what this is doing. Okay, am I supposed to go in one direction or another, or... I hate everything. Holy shit. Am I retarded? Am I just bad at aiming? I don't even want to do this. I wanted to cheat, and I say cheat, but I wanted to just be Tails and go through it. It wouldn't let me. It refused. I'm gonna fucking lose it, man. I forgot I could become Super Tails. See, what is this? Wasting my time. More. Please. I want that extra life. Or I could just go all the way back to the bottom. That could be good too. You know what? I don't want the extra life. You can keep it. I want to get out of this level. That's what I want. This is how you do it. Oh my fucking god. I guess that is what I get. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the Death Egg boss. I don't know if he's any different from the real Death Egg boss. I guess we'll find out. I don't really care. I just want this to be done. I'm really just... But you can't brute force it without at least one ring. See, that would have gotten me. I didn't even see that time. Think this is gonna stop me? Finally. 7 minutes. 7.5 minutes. Over 7.5 minutes. And there's still a whole other act to go through. Tails has the right idea. He's tired. In fact, I think that the Act 2 is worse than Act 1. I, in fact, do not like the gimmick of going through the different holes. I don't know, portals. What is even happening? Yeah, these things, I don't like it. It like fails to give me a sense of progression. Maybe it reminds me a little bit too much of how Bubsy ends, which I've never beaten. I just know I've like gotten to the end, but I've never actually beaten it. And I generally like Bubsy, but I'm not about to tell you that the last stage is fun. It's got a lot of teleporting bullshit in it. Why? Was that necessary? Did I have to, like, take 60 years to hit that spring? Where am I going? Am I supposed to be going up here? I can't tell anything with this stage. That wasn't fun. I was just tired. Like I said, it's like at like minute 4 of Act 1, I was already checked out of this whole fucking stage. And it just keeps going. So did I do one of them? I guess so. Yeah, so if you didn't realize, there's like a hub, and you have to go through the 4 corners and clear them out. And then I don't remember. I think that's the boss, but it sucks. I do not like the gimmick. I just do not like this stage in general, but I've like run out of explanations, of which they seem to amount to just that this stage is too big and it takes too long. I'm really tempted to use my Super Tails move to like hurry the fuck up. Where's that sound coming from? Like, oh, for some reason I associated it with the enemy. I can't even tell if that was it or not. Yeah, that's, like I said, I really hate that gimmick because I can never tell. It makes me get lost. I hate being lost. Never lost in normal Sonic levels. Great. I forgot that those were even activated, so I gotta kill him now. All this tedious bullshit. Am I going the right way? I still don't know. It just feels like I'm being flung through various things repeatedly. I'm gonna assume that yes, I went the right way. Excellent. So I've got 2 out of 4. I kind of like this. I like multiple. I do not like fucking teleporting. God, every 5 seconds there's some kind of stage gimmick overcomplicating this stage. I don't know where that thing was supposed to deposit me. I jumped off. It can't just do it normally. It has to go through all the motions. You see what I mean? It just seems like this whole stage is full of tedium, in addition to being long. I don't even know which one of those things was attacking me. I think there were two of them. I could be wrong. Maybe they think that the tedium is interesting because it's like interspersed with these like fast moments. But I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't make up for it at all. I do like that. I do like multiple of the spinning plasma balls. Those are fun. At least we're almost done. I want a shield. Give me a shield. Awesome. I didn't even have to do anything. Well, I guess I have to like get the shield. That's good enough for me. I don't need anything else. So was Eggman playing that pinball machine? Does he like stop his evil plan just so that he can fuck? Just so he can play pinball with Tails? Where did it deposit me? See, I like these when they move. When there's multiples of them and they move. When they're stationary like this, they're meh. I guess they're not bad. Get out of my... Oh, why? So I'm riding with the Egg Robo? Fucking ball hogs. Man, that almost got me. Finally, now what? Alright, time to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and use Super Tails because I don't care. Unless it won't let me. Okay, it did. So this boss is really easy anyway. It's just he'll like become vulnerable and then you hit him. And when he's not vulnerable, you just avoid him. And then when at some point he'll like teleport you to one of the hard-boiled heavies. But I really just want to get through this as fast as possible. Let's do it. I'm not even sure I need to do anything here. I think you just like survive. Also, I think that you need to do all the hard-boiled heavies. They're called something different because they're empowered by the Phantom Ruby when this happens. Might run out of what's it called? I might run out of Super Tails. Wonder if you can kill this guy. Because you're not supposed to. You're just supposed to, like, survive. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can. If I get to, like, one ring, I'll probably disconnect the Super Tails, or it'll just do it automatically for me. I do like that it's like kind of like an egg. and then the egg man comes out. It's half man, half egg. Thanks, Sonic, for doing everything that I need you to, for being my valet, my chauffeur. Tails isn't cool enough to get the final boss. And I don't know if I really want to show the final boss. Like, it's not even great. It's fine. I don't know why they do that. Why they make it so that only Sonic can ever get to the final thing. The reason I don't really want to bother with the final boss is I'm pretty sure I'd have to play Titanic Monarch again, except the Sonic, and woe betide me for doing that. Playing Titanic Monarch twice, one of which isn't even as my favorite character. There are a million other Let's Plays of Sonic Mania. You can find someone else who beats the Kleptomobile and the Phantom King. But I'll do just a quick check just to make sure that I can't skip directly to him. If I can, then I'll play it. But if I can't, that's the end of the video. Cool. Save slot 7. It took me 2 hours to beat this. That's great, I guess. It felt longer. Okay, let's check. Here's Sonic and Tails. Nope, I have to go straight for Titanic Monarch if I want to beat him. I didn't even remember ever playing this game as Knuckles, but apparently I did. I had gotten confused momentarily whether or not this was the save file I left off of, or if it was this one, but then I saw that it had to be this one because this one had 39 lives, and also all the Chaos Emeralds, and this one is missing 2. Wow, 44 lives. Looks like I did a lot better here. Look at this one. I didn't even fucking finish Titanic Monarch Zone. I, like, got to it, and I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this. So, yep, I am not playing... Well... I was just saying maybe there's like some kind of helpful thing to get me through Titanic Monarch. There's not. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed Sonic Mania. It took me several months to finish, even though it's not a very long game and I apparently didn't take a long time to beat it. Sorry about the real final boss. I just don't want to do Titanic Monarch Zone again. And I'll see you later.